Hello everybody and welcome to MLE Freestyle Friday. It is week number 4. We have some wonderful Rocket League action queued up for you tonight. A couple of great series. I will be your host for the first one. Solo casting. Seems to be a tradition the first series of the week. I seem to be here all by myself, but hey, I wouldn't have it any other way. It is always a lot of fun to bring that to you guys. In case you were wondering, the first match of the night is going to be the Bulls versus the Spectre. That is the Academy League Bulls and Academy League Spectre. The Bulls are 6-9. They went 1-2 in the first 3 weeks. The Spectre 5-10, 0-3 start for them. So not ideal starts for either team, but a good chance in this kind of halfway point for them to try to regain some ground on the rest of their division. But before we go ahead and get into the game, I do want to introduce the map that we're going to be playing on this evening. It is Starbase Arc, so let's show it to you. All right, so as you see me adjusting my audio, because I did not want to ruin that awesome introduction, we are here and just about underway. They are joining, and we are going to get into game 1 of this fantastic series. The Bulls and the Spectre of the Academy League going at it. We are underway for this initial game of the series. I do, of course, as Juju Faker's going to put that on. Faker's going to score early on. Juju Faker, I do like that. But a beautiful play there from him, picking that ball up. Gigabyte not quite able to get the play around him. They'll find the back of the net for Faker. So 1-0 early on for the Spectre. But I do just want to say, to make sure everybody is aware of our wonderful sponsors for the evening. Of course, Balls Guarana sponsoring our replays for the night. Be sure to visit our website, mlesports.gg/recommend/balls, as Cax will put that one in for yet another goal for the Spectre. I'm trying to get my replays working properly. There we go, beautiful. And already a 2-0 lead for the Spectre. And this one, a hot start for them. Definitely good to try to take the lead over top of the Bulls early on, as Faker's going to push that one away from Donut Pirate. And Gigabyte will try to challenge him up top. But again, our sponsor for the evening, of course, Power A. Amazing Xbox and PC controllers. Again, visit our website, recommends section, to learn more about them. We have plenty more from them later on this evening, of course, but we are underway with the first series, and Faker's going to put a third on the board. And the Spectre are off to a hot start against the Bulls. Not quite what I was expecting out of game 1 between these teams. But hey, sometimes things just start the way they start. We'll see if the Bulls can respond. Donut Pirate's going to throw that towards the cage. That's off the mark. It will just be popped up into the air in mid. Now Faker trying to get that over Gigabyte. Will find its way into Bulls half, as Cax puts that towards the net. No bother for Gigabyte, as he will try to play that to Donut Pirate. That's a good play from Faker. He's got an open net, but no boost. Cax is looking to follow up, and he's going to touch that one home. And just like that, this game's starting to turn into a bit of a blowout. 4-0 for the Spectre. Only a minute 30 gone by. They are starting this one off strong. Here we go. 4-0 in favor of the Spectre. Bulls just have no response to the pressure from the purple team at the moment. Haven't quite found any kind of offense Really, the ball has not been on the purple half pretty much the entirety of this start, and Cax looking to add on. That's just off the mark. Here comes Faker, and he can't find that one. Fortunate from him, had an open net. Now Gigabyte trying to get a touch off of the Donut Pirate pass, but it will wind back up in the red half. As now Gigabyte has an opportunity. Faker's not going to be able to get back in time, or is he? Almost from Faker. Gigabyte taking his time there, almost took a little too much time to put that in the net. But alas, the Bulls find their first goal. Not a moment too soon. We are just about halfway through. 4-1 for the Spectre. Faker will clear that shot away. Inbound from Gigabyte. And Faker playing it out of his own corner as Donut Pirate's going to challenge him. Will force Cax to rotate back, but ultimately Faker away with this one. That's right down in front, and Cax can't find the touch over top of Donut Pirate as Gigabyte now will take it down the pitch, and Donut Pirate with a good play to follow up that pass. Not quite a pass from Gigabyte, more of a 50-50 win. Actually, it was a full pass. Great pass from him. I thought it was more of a 50, but no. Beautiful pass right out in front, and Donut Pirate puts it home to pull the Bulls within 2. And they have plenty of time, 2 minutes, 15 seconds just about. Certainly enough time to tie this game up. As Gigabyte pushing it towards the corner. Now Faker up along the corner there. Will this one across the pitch. Cax won't get the touch he was looking for. That one's going to fall down towards the cage, and Gigabyte can't find it. Cax now high off the wall. Baker pushing it towards the cage. Gigabyte will have to make a relatively normal save, and it will just bounce around in the Bulls' territory. As Donut Pirate trying to keep that one from going in. Good pass right to Cax, and he's going to score. And the pressure, I mean, it wasn't really a lot of pressure. The ball just kind of sat there in the red half, but eventually the boost starve got to the Bulls. The Spectre put another one on the board. They also wasted a ton of time. That is an important note. The Spectre wasted so much time there. There's only 1:30 to go now. For some reason, I don't know why, but the chat will not leave the screen. Well, happens sometimes. There we go, as soon as I talk about it. Now the ball out in front, and the Bulls need to find 3 goals to tie this one up. It's got to be something soon. I don't see them quite having the pressure to pull out 3 goals in a minute or so. But if they can put one on the board similar to the 2 goals that they scored, nice passing plays. As Donut Pirate push this one towards the cage, but Faker is back in time. With 1 minute to go, Spectre leading by 3, looking to take a command of the series early on. It's just the first game. The Bulls definitely have some wiggle room as Cax plays that one right into Donut Pirate. Faker popping it up. And we'll push it towards the red cage. So yeah, just about 35 seconds to go. This one a bit out of the question, I think, for the Bulls. We'll see if they can add on 1 or 2 towards the end of the game. Would certainly be a morale booster. Plus it looks a lot better on the scoreboard and for the stats, as Cax will fire that one from mid-range. He makes it 6-2 now for the Spectre. And to me, it just seems like the Spectre really coming out swinging in this game. They want to take this one to the Bulls, and the Bulls just haven't woken up yet. Fortunately for them. We'll see if they have an answer to the Spectre offense, but for right now, it is all purple. And what color are they? Purple and green, yeah. All purple and green right now. It's Faker. Actually, he's going to put another one in right over top of Gigabyte that time. A great goal from him right at the dying second. So I guess I'm going to, assuming there's no kickoff goal, game will most likely end 7-2. With the Spectre taking a pretty commanding game number 1. That will do it for this one. As I said, Spectre definitely looked a little bit faster than the Bulls. Bit surprising. I kind of expected the Bulls to come out and want to take this game. I'm not going to say the Spectre are a weaker opponent, but they are lower on the ranking board. You would imagine that the Bulls want to take advantage of that, try to get as many games off of them as they can, but they came out just a bit flat. That showed there for them, unfortunately, but this Spectre team, not one to be trifled with, I think, as they will get the first game on the board and look to push the series to kind of match point if they can, as we are about to get into game number 2. There we go. Looks like game number 2 will start momentarily for the Bulls. Definitely seems like they are kind of getting warmed up, just not quite as fast as the Spectre to the touches, and it really shows as they cannot get the ball out of their own end half the time. Or, well, I mean, no lack of trying, I think, by way of the Bulls. We are underway with game number 2. This ball is in the corner. Cax passing it out front. Faker will get challenged by Gigabyte. Cax towards the cage. Gigabyte will clear that one away. So 1-0 in favor of the Spectre. Donut Pirate and the Bulls want to change that, make it 1-1 going into game 3. We'll see if they can do it as Cax will clear that one away. So chase Gigabyte into his own corner. Gonna get another touch. Can't quite get it past Faker, but this is gonna give Donut Pirate a pretty open shot. He does miss it just wide. That was an open net. Rotation from the Spectre wasn't back in time, and Donut Pirate couldn't quite find the touch he needed to put it in. Now, 4 minutes remaining, game 2, no score. As the Bulls are finding some pressure, this is good from them. We'll see if they can capitalize on it. Donut Pirate accidentally backflipping there. That's going to give Cax some space. He cleared away, and Faker's all the way down the field already, looking for the pass back. Cax won't be able to put that one towards goal. An interesting play from the Spectre, almost working out. As now Faker will carry this one, and he's going to chip that one home. Beautiful goal from Faker to start off the scoring for the Spectre. Just a nice little touch right over top of Donut Pirate. And back to the fast start for boys in purple. 3:40 to go. Bulls, I think, do need to respond in the next 30 seconds or so, or they risk this game getting out of hand. As Donut Pirate's going to put that one towards the purple cage. There's Gigabyte, and he will score that empty net. But there's the response, exactly what I was saying. They needed that in the next 30 seconds. That one came about 15 to 20 seconds after the Spectre goal. We are tied up, just about a minute and a half gone. Now the kickoff between Faker and Gigabyte underway. Get played right to Donut Pirate, who will chip it down into the Spectre zone. If you are the Bulls, this next goal, very important. Don't want to be playing from behind constantly. They haven't really had a lead. Actually, they haven't had a lead at all. They were trailing for pretty much the full 5 minutes of game 1. We'll see if they can find their first lead of the series now, as Donut Pirate will have to chase this ball back to his own corner. He will play it out. Look for the touch over top of Cax. Cax will find that one first. Faker on net. Not the greatest shot from him, and it will bounce back towards mid. Gigabyte towards the net. Faker has to come across and make a save. Into the corner now. Donut Pirate trying to play off of Faker, and Cax will follow up to help his teammate out. Again in the Bulls territory. Good pinch from Gigabyte will delay some of the pressure, but Donut Pirate now off the miss. And Gigabyte, can he put this one home over top of Faker? He will. And for the Bulls, that is a huge goal to start them coming back in this series. They do find the first lead of the game. Sorry, of the series for them, I should say. First lead of the series in game number 2. They've got 2 minutes, 22 seconds to hold it. As Gigabyte wants to add on right off the kickoff. He gets past Cax, and it'll find its way in. Gigabyte solo play, wins the draw, keeps it away from Cax, and even gets the 50. Beautiful play from him to put his team up by 2. And that is a clutch goal, especially if we come down to the end. This ends up being a 1-goal game. We'll have to see. As now the Spectre have to battle from behind. Donut Pirate, not the greatest touch. It kind of bounced off his car, not really what he was intending. I don't really think he had much choice in the matter either. He didn't have a lot of boost to get out of the way. Now Cax will get that past Donut Pirate. That's right out in front. Is there anybody to follow it up? Cax does put it home. Gigabyte so close to actually following that up. I do want to watch this one again. How close was Gigabyte? He's coming in hot right there. Almost finds the touch. But there we go. 3-2. Bulls on top in game number 2. There's now Cax. Out of the Bulls corner. Faker. Get challenged, and Gigabyte has to make a play, but it's not the greatest play. Oh, it stays out. Faker couldn't put that one home, and Gigabyte breathing a sigh of relief that that ball didn't find the back of his net. They stay in the 1-goal lead. A minute 30 to go. They are putting the pressure on to the Spectre now. That's a great pass to Donut Pirate, and they will extend their lead to 2 yet again with a minute and a half to go. Gigabyte. Beautiful play to get it around both defenders. Great pass right to Donut Pirate. And the Bulls have shown some flashes of fantastic passing plays in this game. It's great to see out of these Academy League teams the teamwork that they can come up with in some of the more difficult situations. The Bulls certainly looking like a team that has started to mesh. That is definitely what you want to see this far along into the season. As I said before, this is about the halfway point. These series really start to matter as we get towards the end of the season, looking towards the playoff. As Faker's going to go up the wall, looking for Cax right out in front. Donut Pirate's going to flip off of that one. This is still going to give Faker some opportunity. It's going to be popped up way high. Faker can't find the touch over top of the defenders. Faker is just a one-man offensive team right now. Trying to find the goal, won't be able to, however. 35 seconds to go. Great touch from Cax off the sidewall. Faker following it up. Gigabyte making the save. 30 seconds now. Spectre still need 2. They need to put one in soon if they want a chance at the last second goal. It's popped up in the air. Cax hitting this one. Now Gigabyte into his own corner. This is going to give Faker some space. He doesn't have boost, though. He's going to try to flick that over one. Can't get it past Donut Pirate, but a good 50 will let Cax go up for that 10 seconds now. Faker needs to do something with this ball, and I don't think that's going to be it. No, 5 seconds, and the Bulls pushing it into Spectre end. That will finish this game. We do have a tied series. 4-2 is the final score of that one, but the series tied 1-1. A good response from the Bulls. Beautiful, beautiful play from the Bulls. They were on their back legs for a little while there, and they just held it together. Eventually, Gigabyte finding his hat trick, Donut Pirate and Gigabyte combining for a couple of nice passing play goals. It's exactly what you want to see from these teams, as I said earlier, as the season progresses. But the Bulls with a solid answer, and I think that's the most important. They lost the first game of the night 7-2. I mean, I think that's kind of the exact opposite of how you want to start, but they didn't let that affect them, and they came back to score 4 in the next game, only limiting their opponents to 2. We do have a tied series, so 1-1 as Donut Pirate's looking to start the scoring, and he will right off the bat there. Donut Pirate with a kickoff goal of his own, following up on Gigabyte's last game. Perfectly placed from him. Bit unfortunate for the Spectre. Not a whole lot they could do about that one, unfortunately. And so we have the kickoff now. Can they find another one on the back? He does. My goodness, I don't even have enough time to get the scoreboard on the field. 2 goals in the first 10 seconds from the Bulls. What a way to start this game number 3. I don't think we're going to mess around with the scoreboard too much this time. We do want to get that cool shot. Before they score another one, there's the scoreboard. As Cax will clear it down into the Bulls territory. They want to get a response here. That's right out in front. Faker will find it in a beautiful response from the Spectre. We can't even get 30 seconds into this game without these players just scoring over and over again. Already 3 goals, and we're only 20 seconds old. My goodness. Wait, are we gonna see another one? No way. Okay, Donut Pirate gets saved there by Cax, and Faker will boom it all the way down. Faker still looking for an opportunity. Cax now won't be able to find it, and Donut Pirate kicking it away. So Faker over top of both defenders. No, my goodness. That was a big double commit from the Bulls. They didn't get punished for it. Faker couldn't find it over top of that last defender. Now Donut Pirate will push it into the Spectre zone. And with 4:05 to go, the Bulls hanging on to this 1-goal lead. We have cleared the first minute, ladies and gentlemen. It took us about 5 real-life minutes, but the first minute is over. 3 goals scored by these teams, and Faker adding on. What a play. So patient from him. Waiting for that defender to commit, and we are tied up. Look at this beautiful play from Faker. He waits and waits for Gigabyte to go up for that. And just an easy play around him. We are tied. 2-2, 3:50 to go. If you are just joining us, my name is Haunted. I am solo casting for the first series of the night. We'll have some color coming at you for the final 2 series. I don't want to spoil the surprise. If you guys don't know who it is, then it'll be a surprise when he's on. I mean, I guess I kind of gave it away. It's not a woman, but it'll be a surprise when he's on the broadcast for the next 2. As now Faker's gonna go up for it. Here comes Cax. He actually opted not to go for it. Gigabyte got bumped. That was a huge opportunity for the Spectre. Gone. And Gigabyte in transition will find Donut Pirate, but he misses it. It's off the post. Are you serious? What a missed chance from both teams on either end. Can Faker put this one in? He will. And holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, what the heck just happened? As Faker with a nice play of his own. I mean, he did put that one up high to get it over both defenders, so good on him. But my word, 2 close goals on either end. And it's 3-2. The Spectre, 3 unanswered goals. Over top of the Bulls, 3 minutes to go. Man, I feel like we've played about 4 games of Rocket League, all in this first 2 minutes of this one. We'll see. This one's very close. A lot closer than the other 2 matches, which is good. We want to see that. Hopefully we can see a close series going into the 5th game. Faker had a good pass. Cax not quite in position to play it, and that ball will be played back towards Donut Pirate. Now, off the wall. Cax towards the net, but Donut Pirate's there to clear it away. Donut Pirate, can he put this one home? He will, and we're tied yet again. That was a wonderful play out of the corner from Gigabyte. Gigabyte has been making some great passes in this game. I mean, fair play to Donut Pirate for being in position to capitalize on them for sure. But Gigabyte with, I think that was his 3rd or 4th noteworthy pass. That one, he used that angle of the corner so well. Give that right to Donut Pirate out in front. Gigabyte going ham right now with the passing. I'd love to see that as he's trying to get it past Cax. Me personally, I do enjoy the passing lifestyle in ranked. Always seem to pass first, shoot second, and it does sometimes come back to bite me, certainly, but hey. Once you get that nice, like, crisp pass, and everybody starts freaking out in chat because it was such a good team play, oh man, I live for those moments in this game. Now Faker will try to clear it away. Minute 30 remaining. Tied 3-3. Again, close game between these teams. This game is going to be pretty important. Obviously, the team who wins it will go up a game, but they'll be on match point for the series as Faker's going to score to break the tie. A bit of a misplay there from the Bulls defense, I think. Not really Gigabyte. He couldn't quite get up there in time. I thought Donut Pirate could have had a touch on that. But in the end, Faker finds it past the defense, and now the pressure of the Spectre is starting to pay off. They've really had control for most of the series, and in this game included. Starting to pay off for them now as Gigabyte get demoed by Faker, cleared away by Cax. And Donut Pirate buying some time for his teammate. Gigabyte, wait, is that open? Oh, it is open! And he's gonna find it, and just like that, we're tied again. 4-4, a minute to go. Donut Pirate with the pass. I mean, he was just buying time for Gigabyte. But out of position were the Spectres. Not expecting that shot, I guess. That's an open goal, and we're tied. Gigabyte finding that one. I wish I could see how many goals he has. Juju. I don't know why I called him that. When I read his name initially, that's all I can see. But Faker has all 4 for the Spectre. Not entirely sure. I know Donut Pirate has at least 1 for the Bulls off of that Gigabyte pass. But now, 45 seconds to go. Faker gets around 1, and Gigabyte. Oh, that's right into Cax. This is a good chance for him. Can he get another touch? He doesn't need another touch. That falls right in. And with 35 seconds to go, the Spectre find themselves back on top. And that ball just perfectly placed. I thought it had just a bit too much speed on it. It was going to hit the crossbar and bounce out, but no, it does go right in. And the Bulls with their backs against the wall against the Spectre now. Big back and forth game. And yeah, there we go. Finally, Donut Pirate with the hat trick in this game. And he find a 4th to tie it up. Or will the Spectre take game number 3 and the series lead? Gigabyte, and again, we're tied. I should just stop. I should just wait until the end. I should just wait until we go into overtime to start casting, because I pretty much said the same thing. Spectre scores, the Bulls tie it. Spectre scores again, the Bulls tie it. Well, all right, we'll see. They got 20 seconds. Can it happen again? Spectre score, Bulls tie it. Not sure, but we'll see how this one plays out. As now Gigabyte is off the wall. Faker's looking for the touch through mid. And Donut Pirate gonna shut that down. I think that's gonna lead us to overtime. Unless Gigabyte can make something out of this. Faker's opting to play it, actually. Wants to keep the pressure on. Gigabyte will kill it. Make sure we head into overtime. So overtime, game 3, 5-5. And this one determines who will be on match point in game number 4. As Donut Pirate plays it back past both defenders. He's going to put the touch down. Gigabyte's there. And that's a bit of a double commit. Donut Pirate's got to get back quickly as Faker's going to put this towards the cage. But Donut Pirate in good position to make that play. Now Cax up in the air off the back wall. One comes right out in front. And Faker's going to score off the pass from Cax, just a bit out of reach of the Bulls players. And that is a 2-1 series lead for the Spectre. I don't know what I really would have expected. It was kind of a pattern. Spectre Bulls, Spectre Bulls. I guess it was the Spectre's turn. They certainly followed it up. Look at that. 5 goals for Faker on 7 shots. He was all over the pitch in this game. So my goodness, will the Bulls respond? They've done it before. Obviously, they have done it before. In game number 2, they lost the first one 7-2. That was quite a blowout. I thought the Bulls might have come off a little, I don't know, a little slow, and I was hoping that they would turn it back on. They certainly did in game 2, took that game 4-2. Just barely missing out on taking the series lead. We'll see as we are about to get into game number 4. Almost said game number 5. We're not there yet. Game number 4 underway. I like how fast these teams are already up. We get through these matches quite quickly. Donut Pirate and Gigabyte want to respond to that one, and that's just off the mark. Uh-oh. Forgot, I have one other duty that I have to do during the intermission. I did not do it. I apologize. The scoreboard is incorrect. Give me just one quick moment. Boom, look at that. The magic of TV. 2-1 now for the Spectre. no goals scored in the first 10 seconds, so that's at least good. We might get through a whole minute without a goal. Well, I might have just cursed it. We'll have to see. As Faker's going to get a demo on Gigabyte. That's going to open up some space for Cax. He's trying to get the touch, but Donut Pirate covering for his demo to teammate. Now, popped up to Faker. That's high off the back wall. Donut Pirate, good touch. Here comes Faker. Oh, no, I did do it. Are you serious? I did actually curse it. I mean, we had no time remaining. That was literally the last possible moment to have a goal in the first minute. I'm telling you, dude, the caster's curse is actually real. I know people meme about it, but I think it's actually a true thing. But now Faker, he's got another opportunity. Donut Pirate's there. Actually, he will beat him. I thought Faker had the line to beat him. He just wasn't up in the air fast enough. As Gigabyte looks to go one-on-one with Faker. He's got to be careful of the trailing defender. He demos Faker there? I didn't think he had enough speed, but I guess he front flipped into him. Faker does eventually go down anyway, but now the ball to red half. Played back along. I do want to remind you, Donut Pirate will clear this way. Cax putting that towards the cage. I do just want to take this opportunity to remind you that if you do see a clip that you think is eligible for Play of the Week, definitely clip it and submit it either on the Discord, as Faker's going to go up and score. I got to interrupt myself, unfortunately. Faker just up the sidewall, taking advantage of the poor positioning from the Bulls defense and making a quick touch towards the net. That's his second or third goal he's scored like that, so good on him for keeping that up. But just to finish my thought, if you do see a clip that is Play of the Week worthy, please submit it on the Discord or tweet it to MLE Esports GG using the hashtag MLEPOTW. The winner of that will receive a free case of Balls Guarana shipped directly to their house. So that is awesome, as there's another goal for the Spectre. And they're taking a commanding lead. Faker looked like he wanted to work a solo play, but ends up passing it right to Cax, and that's a great pass from him. Really good heads-up awareness, knowing where his teammate was on the pitch, knowing he couldn't quite take it all the way by himself. Gets it around both Bulls defenders, and Cax popping it home. Now Gigabyte up off the wall, and Cax will clear it away. And that'll be touched towards the cage and cleared out. Now for Faker to play back in. Touch around the defender. Cax can follow this up. He is going to go for it, and he's going to go barred down. Cax just adding on. Got 2:15 to go, and for the Bulls, unless they can turn this around, get some offense going. The Spectre look to have this series under wraps. They only have to win this game to win the series outright. Of course, we will play Game 5, regardless of how this game turns out, as is customary in MLE. And Gigabyte, can he get one on? Oh no, he just missed Donut Pirate, and this is transition play for the Spectre. Donut Pirate will flip it to Gigabyte, so out of the goal for now, but 1:50 to go. The Bulls really with their backs against the wall. They seem to be crumbling a little bit under this pressure from the Spectre. They played well in the other two games, but it kind of seems to go back to game one. They just couldn't quite find the touches they needed to keep the ball out and put themselves on the offensive side. But here we go with Gigabyte, 1:30. Cax rotating back in time. Donut Pirate high up off the wall. He's beaten both defenders, but Cax is there to get a good pinch. And we'll keep Donut Pirate away for now. Can he get a touch on this one? No, he's going to opt to leave it for Faker. Faker over to Cax. Cax towards the net. Donut Pirate can't find it. And just like that, 5-0 for the Spectre. And I think, nobody quote me on this. Everybody close your ears in chat so nobody can yell at me if I curse this one. But I think this game is just a bit out of reach for the Bulls. 5-0 in favor of Spectres and only 1:10. This is good pressure, though. I would like to see them get at least one as we move into Game 5. now, oh, can't find the touchdown. And actually, you know what? I think oh no, I know exactly what happened. I'm gonna have to try to update the scoreboard. I might actually just take out the records because I don't think my records are correct. We had a bit of a mix-up this morning with which league was playing, and I got all my stats before that mix-up got corrected, and I completely forgot to change it. So yeah, everybody in chat that's saying that the records are incorrect at the bottom of the screen, you're absolutely correct, I think. Pretty sure, 95% sure. I'm so sorry about that. Just a bit of an oversight as there's Donut Pirate, the score. And they did get one back, luckily for them. Did get one before the end of this one. And now Gigabyte will try to play this towards the cage. That one's going to bounce high over top. And the Spectre winning this game and the series. Final score of the game, 5-1. Series score is now 3-1 for the Spectre. And for the Bulls, again, it kind of goes back. We didn't see the team play. We didn't see the speed and the control that they showed in the last two matches. And it's just a bit unfortunate for them. I would have liked to see them, at least try to make this one interesting. Of course, everybody has rough games, surely. But I'm sorry, so sorry. I am just going to update this the scoreboard real quick. Fortunately, I don't have a color commentator to throw it over to talk to you while I do this. I do just want to make sure that the graphics are as up to date as possible, of course. So sorry for the confusion. But the scoreboard should be updated while we get into game number 5. And for the Bulls, again, I would like to see them coming out. They had such great team play. That was what kind of kept them in the game against the Spectre in those in the second and third game. Really kept it close, even got them a win for one of the games. I would love to see them continue that team play. We didn't see just about any of it in game number 4. For the Bulls, can they pull it out? Take this game, move the series to just 3-2. It is important as we are moving towards the later stages of the season. Now, Faker will demo Donut Pirate. And actually, Faker's just going to put that one in. What a play from him. Get that past the Bulls defense. Faker, I think I'm just going to come out and say it. I think Faker deserves MVP of the series. He has been all over the place in this one. Scored a majority of the Spectre goals. Really puts the pressure on, makes smart challenges on both sides of the ball. Of course, a couple of defensive miscues, but same can be said for everybody on the pitch right now. He has really been making it happen for the Spectre, almost getting that ball to Cax there. Donut Pirate passing it up to Gigabyte. And Donut Pirate will touch that one towards the cage. It's up in the air. And Gigabyte can't find it. Cax pushing that one down the pitch towards the net. And he actually gets past Donut Pirate, but just off the mark there from him. That will be played towards the net. Donut Pirate. Now Gigabyte challenging Cax to the Spectre end. They are only down by a goal, are the Bulls. Finding it now would be ideal, I think. Tie it up instead of playing from behind. Gigabyte doesn't find the boost. I'm not sure what boost he's at, but it can't be that much now, as Cax will win that over top of him. He's only got Donut Pirate to beat. Back to Faker, but that's a good touch, and this is going to be an open net goal. What a beautiful challenge by Donut Pirate to set up Gigabyte for that empty net. A bit of an overcommitment by the Spectre, maybe a bit confident in their abilities on offense. Faker did get a good pass. I mean, you got to respect him for trying, but a fantastic challenge from Donut Pirate Sets up Gigabyte for that open net, and we are tied. 3:10 to go. Cax off the back wall looking for Faker. Faker actually hits Gigabyte, and now will rotate back to the ball. Gets there in time. Keep it away from Donut Pirate, who didn't have any boost on the play, unfortunately. That one just in again from Faker off the sidewall. And if it's gonna work, just keep doing it. He keeps making these plays off the sidewall, just touches towards the net. They find their way in, and for Faker, that is the third or fourth time he's done that. He puts his team on top. 2 minutes gone in game 5. Oh my God, how did that stay out? Oh man, I wish we could see the replay. That ball was so close to going in. I thought it was all the way in. I was getting ready with the replay, but somehow Faker keeps it out, and it's a 1-goal game. Sorry, my reaction was a bit stunned because I thought that ball was just gonna score, but somehow it stays out. And Faker just making it all happen. A little bit of luck, I think, there, but there's Cax to put another one on for the Spectre, and that's got to be kind of heartbreaking if you're the Bulls. I mean, the ball was about 98% over the goal line. Doesn't go in, and then Cax, just about 30 seconds later, puts that into your net, and Donut Pirate rocking the pirate hat with the donut antenna. I do like that. That is pretty cool, even though he plays for the Bulls. Gotta go with the items that suit your name. Now, the Bulls, if they want to take game number 5 and win the second one, that's a good start as Donut Pirate finds the back of the net. It will just be a 1-goal deficit for them now as Gigabyte with a solid challenge. Bit of a fortunate bounce for him right out to his partner in Donut Pirate, but hey. You take those around here, certainly take those. And that ball will be cleared down. So, minute 50 to go. Game number 5. Spectre already have this victory in tow. Looking to make it 4-1 instead of 3-2. Faker's trying to keep this away from the cage. Cax is going to have to rotate over, just beating Donut Pirate in time. Donut Pirate, unfortunately, with not enough boost to get there. Minute 30, and this is the pressure the Bulls have needed all series long. They're finally finding it towards the end of game 5. It's good to see. They do need to keep this one out of the net, though. And now Faker rotating back, has Cax across the way. Won't be able to find it. That's a risky play. Donut Pirate could have boomed that one down if he read it. But hey, the Spectre, confident in their abilities to make things work on offense. 1 minute to go. Bulls down by 1. There's the boomer that's going to punish the Spectre. And Gigabyte will tie it up from long range. It's just, these are plays that you don't really want to see from a team who's in front. You're up a goal. There's no reason to be overly aggressive and get caught in rotation like that. Transition ball, winning it for the Bulls. It's 3-3 with a minute to go. Game number 5. Baker wants to break this tie, though. That's off the back wall. Here comes Cax, and he'll put it home. Again, a defensive breakdown, unfortunately, for the Bulls. Leads to Faker, to Cax, the back of the net. Spectre look to take game 5, up by a goal, 45 seconds to go. Let's see, can the Bulls draw this one back? In front of all of these adoring fans here on Starbase Arts. We'll see if the Bulls can do it. It's Faker. Gigabyte, and Giga will clear it away. Donut Pirate, eye off the wall. Into the corner with Cax clearing it away. And 15 seconds to go. We'll see if the Bulls get one final chance. They've got to get this ball away from Faker. He's going to put that towards the cage. He's going to bounce out. Cax has to rotate back. 5 seconds to go. He's all the way in his own corner, playing it towards the net. Donut Pirate's there. Faker clears it away. Still still have a chance for last second goal. Gigabyte's going to keep it up. Donut Pirate with a touch, but he can't find it into the corner of the wall. And the Spectre will win the series. Final score, 4-1. So congratulations to them. But GG's well played to the Bulls. The Spectre, however, do take the series. And I'm not going to say it was a blowout. I'm not going to say that it wasn't close either. I mean, it was close, but it just felt like the Bulls were just a bit outclassed tonight by the Spectre. The Spectre just seemed to be that much faster at getting to the ball, making their touches well, and it is quite good. It is what you want to see from them. So we are going to take a quick break. We will have a color commentator here for you in just a couple of minutes when we come back from said break. But my name is Hunted, and I do just want to make sure that you guys check out our website. Go to mlesports.gg, and while you're there, please look at our recommended section. It's mlesports.gg/recommends/power-A or /balls. And you can find all the great products from our sponsors. Power-A making controllers, headsets, everything like that, and Balls, of course, with that wonderful energy drink. It is delicious, we'll just say that. Go check them out while we take a quick break, guys. But don't go anywhere, because we will be back with some more fantastic Rocket League in just a couple of minutes. See you soon.